I've got to. There we go. Looks like we're going. Okay, so y'all come on in. Like I said, hang out. Don't mind me. Because we are gonna adjust the camera here in a second. But on Monday in creative coaching, we made this really pretty lemon wreath, and I had some stuff left over. So I had some. Well, I mean, I didn't have some stuff left over. I did have one stem of lemons left over from this design. So I have one stem of these really pretty lemons. Absolutely love these. Got these from Hobby Lobby. So we do have that, but I have some other stuff, and what I want to do is I actually want to make a little arrangement, like a candlestick arrangement, which they're super popular, you guys. I love making these for different seasons, designs. So we did do this one in creative coaching. You can always join creative coaching at creativecoachjordan.com. I don't know if anybody will put it in the comments here, but it should be in the title of the video, you guys. So what I did was I pulled some of the same ribbons. I do have some of the 60919, some greenery. I also have some little stragglers here that I have in my stash. One of my favorite greenery bushes. So, keeping kind of in theme with this, right? So, love how this all came out. And we did it step by step in creative coaching. I absolutely love how this came out. I love the lemons. I love the blue. Blue and yellow are just such a really pretty color combination, you guys. So, I'm going to lower the camera so we can focus on the candlestick. Okay? So, hopefully that's good right there, you guys. I think it is. So I found this candlestick at Hobby Lobby. Hey, Kathleen. Y'all, look at this. Look at the price. $31.99. But I got it on clearance. So heck yeah. Don't forget to take that off so your customer doesn't know how much you paid for it. Okay? But wooden candlestick. Love how that looks. Now, the first things first is I am going to add my foam. I did already kind of add that in there, you guys. I did hot glue that in there, so it's not going to come out. So, I'm going to put a little bit of glue right here on the sides, so it really doesn't come out. Okay. Get in there. So, just adding that piece of foam. Y'all, this one little piece of foam, it's going to work some miracles, okay? It's going to work some miracles. So, first things first, we're going to make a bow. And I am going to make kind of like a half bow, like how I kind of have it on this one. Hopefully, this isn't too distracting. And you know what? I think it kind of is, you guys, because you can barely see. You'll barely be able to see what I'm going to do. So, let me get my life in order real quick. And we are going to actually kind of hang this up somewhere else. Not too far, but y'all saw the color combination, blue and yellow. It's supposed to match it. Okay, so there we go. Oh, that's already way better. That is already way better. Okay. So we added in our foam. And of course, you can use gaps and cracks. Gaps and cracks are not the best of friends, you guys. We are not friends. We are definitely enemies. Okay? We are definitely enemies. So, I want to start off with a half bow. I love the half bow. Just trying to make sure that it doesn't get super duper big. Okay, so there we go. You see how I did the loops? That is a 9-inch loop. Love this lemon print. Actually, I need to break this up real quick. I need to add in the blue. Okay. So, bringing in my blue, and we're going to make that loop 10 inches. And I really don't have to make my tails that super duper long. But love the stripes, love the polka dots. Y'all, the other day at Hobby Lobby, I ran into these two girls, and the girls were like, oh, I just think that that's too much pattern. And I was like, you can never have too much pattern. Never have too much pattern. I love me some pattern, you guys. Okay. So there we go. Look how I did that. Right? And then I'm going to add in a strip of the 4-inch one. These are some of the new deluxe ribbons that we've gotten in. I love these deluxe ribbons, you guys. Love, love, love them. Okay, so there we go. Look how pretty that is. I love that bow. So you've got some stripes, you've got some lemons, you got some polka dots. Yes, please. Right, right. Let me see here. Let me see. I might have to. Let me run a zip tie in the back of this real quick, just in case. I might have to use the zip tie. So I ran a zip tie in the back. You would think I have enough scissors and wire cutters here that I would not have any issues trying to find my wire cutters, but sometimes I do. So look how pretty that bow is. Look how pretty that is. So it's just a half bow. I love how that's going to look right there. So first things first, I am going to take one of my favorite greeneries, you guys. This one comes from Hobby Lobby. It's usually always on sale every other week, so definitely get it on the sale. And this is, I think this is the dill bush. I think it's the dill bush. Okay. I think it's, what is it? 1341994. 1391994. That's the number for it. You can get that at Hobby Lobby. Lemon themed decor moves. Oh, that's awesome. So I'm gonna go ahead and we're gonna add this in. Michael says that his lemon decor moves quickly in his shop, so that's awesome. I love doing stuff like this, you guys, especially like the like coordinating pieces. If you especially if you do craft shows, lots of people love coordinating pieces, and that's exactly what I love. I love me a good coordinating piece. I love to really make sure that you can see when you're decorating that that it's all in one theme. Normally when I do my craft show, which I don't even know if I'm going to do it this year, you guys, because I have not heard a single thing about it, but I always like to do themes of like red and white. Like I always have red and white stuff, whether it's it could be a tree topper, it could be a centerpiece, it could be a big centerpiece, a little centerpiece, little accent pieces. So sometimes I like to do that. Now we're going to come on with this fern bush. Love this fern bush. I'm going to move this ribbon out of the way. She's had her moment. Okay. So we're coming on in with this fern bush as well. This one was a pusher, so I pushed it up. And essentially what we're doing is we are greening our base, you guys. That's what I like to call it. I always kind of revert back to my floral days, my fresh flower days, where you have to green your base most of the time before you add anything into it. Do I use a glue pot? No. I'm going to tell you, I own a glue pot, but she is in the graveyard. That's what I like to call it. Like the Wreath Supply graveyard, along with the Easy Bow Maker. My whatchamacallit, what is it, my stem cutter. Yep. She's just living her best life there, y'all. Okay, so coming on in, adding, oh, I like the height of this one. I'm going to keep that just the way that is. I just pulled that from the pile, and I instantly saw, I was like, that's got some height to it. Definitely want that there. So coming on in. Mystery boxes. I don't think so. You can send it again, though. I don't think I saw it. Okay, so we added in some of this greenery. I have this one piece left. I want to go ahead and I'm just going to choose a random spot to put that in. Okay, so there we go. We've got our greenery. Next, we're going to add in some of the 60919, you guys. Of course, y'all know we love our 60919, and I opted to bring in the one that's got the blue and the white, the dark blue and the light blue. So make sure you fluff that out. Make sure you fluff it out, you guys. I'm going to add those in as well. So, just adding in my 60919. Now, the 60919 does cover a lot of area, you guys. Look how much, like, yeah. Let me just put some of that glue back on there. So I'm probably gonna have to. Okay, there we go. So bringing that through, still keeping that height a little bit, you guys. I want to make sure we keep some of that. Look how pretty that looks. I love how that looks already. So I'm gonna find me a spot here where I'm going to have my bow at, and I think I still want it right here in this general area. So let me find my pipe cleaners. Okay. So we are going to come on in. I'm going to come on in right here and right here under my 60919. Right here. And I'm going to tie this in. I was taking some pictures of some designs, you guys. Oh, look how pretty that is, you guys. I'm already loving it. So I did tie that bow in. So look how pretty. I love how that looks already. Now I'm not going to dovetail my ribbons yet until I add in some of my lemon pieces. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pieces of lemons. Oh, got a little baby one. So actually, I got like 6 pieces right here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm actually going to cut all of those up down to like their bases. And this one, definitely I want to keep a little bit longer. So, turn this around and eyeball. I feel like that's too tall. Actually, might be able to just cut that back down at the base. That's perfect. So there we go. We added in my lemon. Let me kind of adjust the camera just a little bit, you guys, so you guys can see the full go. And now we're going to come on in with some of our other pieces. And this is definitely like a front-facing arrangement. So a lot of it's going to be like in the front versus there's the, what I mean to say, my words get jumbled up. What I mean to say is there is definitely a front of this. So a lot of the stuff is going to go into the front of the design. But we're still going to decorate part of the back. Okay. So just adding this in. I don't want to leave that entire backside naked, so adding those pieces in. I already know where I want this one. You guys already know. If you've followed me for a long time, you know I love to add stuff into where my bow is. So that's exactly where that's going to go. So I already love how that looks. And I only have 2 of these, okay? So I only have 2 of these. These are like kind of like wispy. They like to dance. I love that. Let's dance. Okay, so love this. Except I'm not the biggest fan of that little piece of greenery right there. Notice I have not dovetailed my ribbons yet, so that's okay. So there we go. See, I only have those 2 little pieces, and I'm perfectly fine with that. I don't have to go super duper crazy. But I do have this greenery, this floral bush, and this one did come from the at-home store. But I don't like the leaves on this. So I want to push everything up where I kind of want them. It is a pusher. Y'all know we love a good pusher. I'm a really good pusher, especially of buttons, y'all. I love to push buttons. Jordan, don't do it. Don't tell me not to do it, because I want to do it. So look how pretty that is. Really nice, and it already looks nice and full looking. Now we're going to bring in some of these pieces. Now I'm going to tell you guys that this does have these little really pretty like Veronica pieces. I want to keep those more towards the last. This one has a little fiddle diddle. So y'all know we love a good little fiddle diddle. Greenery. Just trimming it up really nice and small. Come on in. Actually, I'm going to keep those for the end. I'm going to bring those in already at this point. Oh, looks like one of my lights gave out. No? Okay, so just adding these pieces in. Adding in my fiddle diddles back here towards the back. Let me put the glue stick, you guys. Put some glue. So, thanks, Stacy. Stacy said she loves it. So I love how this is all coming along. My little fiddle diddles. So kind of a piece that coordinates with the piece that I made in creative coaching on Monday. Of course, if you want to learn step-by-step how I made the wreath, you can definitely join us in creative coaching. It is a monthly membership. You get 6 coaches a week. So definitely worth it. You can go to creativecoachjordan.com. Kind of learn everything about it. Let me see, you guys. I think I might add some of this filler flower, even though I didn't add it into my original design. I do love me some of this filler flower. This is one of my favorites, you guys. I'm sure you've heard me say that. Okay, so love up. Yep, I definitely love that. I love how the white is definitely going to start balancing out some of the blue and the yellow. Bring in. So let me see this. We are going to come right on in. Oh, see, I love how that looks. Or look at that. Look at that, you guys. So I love me this filler brush. This is one of my favorites. I made sure and I ordered lots of it too when it was on sale. So you know we love a good sale here, y'all. Yeah, and you know, not only do you guys get the creative coaches, but you also get like deco discounts, and those are all really, really good, especially when it comes to our live sales. And of course, you don't always have to buy anything on the live sales, you guys. We love just hanging out with you guys. But if you want to purchase something, you can always go back and be like, oh, I've got a discount. I can use that today, right? Okay, so just adding this in my filler bush. Definitely one of my favorites, you guys. It comes in blue, it comes in pink, it comes in the cream. So, love that. You know, this is one of my favorite bushes. I tell you guys all the time, when I find something I like, normally I try and buy as much as I can, because sometimes you never know when they're going to run out. And this one we definitely ran out of, you guys. So, definitely ran out of this one. And no, it's not because I bought it all. Because I think I only bought like 4 of each one. Okay. So, I'm seeing something here. I need some of this filler bush to come up a little bit back behind this lemon. Guys, and I'm noticing, I'm not even on the camera view, but right up here. So I want to stick this I want to keep some little length on it. So when it goes into my foam, it'll come up right above that lemon pick. Perfection, guys. Perfect. Okay. So dovetailing my ribbons. I usually try and dovetail my ribbons that are more than an inch, that are wider than an inch. So like my 1.5 inch, anything 1.5 inch to 4 inch gets dovetailed. The what doesn't get dovetailed is the ones that are 1 inch ribbons. 100%. That'll still be from the at-home store. Yes. Now that one is not a pusher, but you can definitely use that one if you want to. Okay, so there we go. And I want to add a nice big fat juicy lemon like right in here. I have to be careful with these though, you guys, because they're not completely foam, which is kind of weird to me that they're not all completely foam, but it only goes up to like a certain spot and then it gets like hard. So I don't know what kind of foam this is, but so we are telling you guys that you got to be somewhat careful with this. And then I wanted to just glue that in. Not gonna lie, I just smelled the strong, pungent smell of Vicks Vapor Rub. Okay. Look, Kathleen. Kathleen's over there. Y'all, there was one person one time, she was so upset because the coaches got like first dibs on like one thing and she like made a big old stink about it. I was like, girl, it's not that serious, but we want some too. So even though my original design did not have a butterfly in it, I think a butterfly will be really perfect in this. So love these. These also did come from DecoExchange, but I do know that we are sold out of certain colors of butterflies. There are some butterflies still available, but you'll have to check. I think I can cut that down a little bit. Okay, so love how that looks. Oh, I love the butterfly, you guys. I do like the butterfly. And let me add another one kind of up here. Make sure. Okay. So, glue that one in, and then we will be done, you guys. We will be done. Oh, I love the butterflies. Yep. Actually, let me see if I can curl this one too. So, like I said, it's definitely more like a front-facing one. It definitely has a flat side. The front is more of a flat side compared to the back, but we've covered it all up really, really pretty, especially when you want to put it up against a mirror or something. At least that back side will be nice and covered. Right, you want to cover up your back side. Let's dance. So there we go, adding that in, boom shakalaka. Think we're good, you guys. Still have some of my filler bush. love this. So this matches and coordinates perfectly with my wreath that I did in creative coaching. Now I will bring back the wreath, you guys. You guys can see it in case y'all jumped on late. So let me bring her back. Bring it around town. But so if you wanted to, you know, like I say, you can always bring in coordinating pieces. So there is a really pretty coordinating piece. So I've got the wreath, right? So I've got the wreath, which we did in creative coaching, step by step. Y'all, you would think I added a lot of stuff to this wreath. Like, just looking at it, you're thinking, oh my god, he added so much into it. Y'all, there's really not a lot in there. There's not a lot. What really makes it seem like a lot is the 60919 that I added in. The mesh, the sign. I love the ribbon. So everything kind of coordinates. Even though I didn't bring in this ribbon, it still is a coordinating piece. Right, so we've got the butterflies, we've got the lemons, we've got the really pretty blue flowers, we've got the 60919, everything kind of coordinates. So it doesn't have to be exact, it can coordinate together, okay? But y'all, that's all I got for y'all. That's it. Really pretty little simple candlestick. You guys, I love these. I love how this looks together. So, but y'all, like I said, that's all I got for y'all. Thanks for hanging out with me. I will be back next Thursday. Same time, same place. It might be a different background, who knows. But really love how this wreath came out. You can learn about that in creative coaching. And then the coordinating one we just did here. So, but y'all have a good rest of y'all's day. That's all I got. And I will see y'all next time. Okay?